Life has become so busy, so fast. Living itself is one long to do list. The time to dream, the time to understand or know what I can do has vanished. Isn't this the life of almost everybody nowadays? Unless, of course, you are a saint or maybe a robot. We have no idea at times about what we are doing. And if we do, definitely we are unaware about why we are doing. Hi, I am Himali. Welcome back to the Journaling with Me sessions. If you have not yet seen the first two videos, please pause here, go through them, and then come back. So let us begin with our today's sharing of what I have learned about the different kind of words that needs to be understood first before starting or getting into any kind of journaling process. Let us understand the vocabulary of these few set of words that are frequently used when you journal or when you hear somebody journal or when you hear someone teach about journaling. To begin that, let me give you a very basic example where I used to make mistake, and I think many of us do the same. Let's say we do a set of things in the whole day. All right. So when I wake up, I know that okay, I have to make food, I have to clean the home, I have to prepare notes, I have to go to work, I have to earn, I have to take care of my health, I have to eat, I have to take care of my daughter, I have to teach her, I have to make her have fun, and then I have to take care of my parents and sleep. We all know what is to be done. Correct. We are aware that okay, we have a set of things that we have to do. So we know what we have to do. Fine. However, in order to prepare all these things or in order to prepare ourselves to do what we have to do, it is important to understand why we have to do those things. Okay. Often what happens is, let's say I will understand that okay, I will need X amount of money so that my life can function smoothly. Okay. Or let's say I wish to have X amount of money so that I can live a very life full of leisures. I can go out, I can spend, I can purchase costly things, I can travel. All these things. Let's say I want 1 crore of rupee. Why I want, I am aware. I am aware about all the things why I want to do those things. Correct? But then here as well, the problem arises that how do I get this amount of money? The question is, what will I do? Again, if I know my whys and if I have to prepare for my whys, I need to know what I am supposed to do for that. Okay. So preparing for anything, let us say preparing for the life, these two circles should coincide. Correct. So if my whats and if my whys are coinciding, then this is the part which will help me to prepare for both whys and whats. Or rather, this is the part which will help me to prepare my life. Correct? Journaling is a place where our focus, which is separate for whats and whys, comes together, and the amount of focus that should be there increases. Meaning this part increases. Alright, that is what the journaling is going to help me to do. However, for this, there needs to be some kind of clarity. Let us see what kind of clarity I am talking about. We all must have heard about words like, what are your goals? Correct? Or let's say, we must have heard about people saying, what is your vision? Or what is your mission? Or like, let's say if these are two big words, we must have always heard about, okay, what do you want to do? Or what are your plans? Right? Doesn't all these words feel similar? Right? When we have this question, most of the times the answer to all of them is same. Let's say I want to earn 1 crore rupees in next 5 years. So vision is also that, mission is also that, goal is also that, to do is also that, my plan is also that. Correct? This is where the vocabulary is going wrong. So let us take this example that my goal is to earn X amount of money in, let's say, N period of time. Okay, so if I want 1 crore rupees in 5 years, that is my goal. That is not what I want to do. That is not my plan. That is not my mission. That is not my vision. That is my goal. Now, with that, what am I going to do? What actions will I take so that I can meet my goal? Is what is my to do? Okay, so let's say, all right, I have to go to office, or I have to take a class, or I have to sell art, I have to earn in this way, I have to save. All these things are my actions. I hope I'm clear. Now, to do those actions, all right, I said that fine, I have to sell my art. That is my action. But to sell my art, I need to have further smaller bifurcations. I need to have some plans. I need to make that art. Before making that art, I need the supplies of that art. I need the idea of what I have to make. And that is what comes under planning. Right? We all have this planner. We all have, this, right? Okay, 6 to 8, I will do my household work. 8 to 9, I will travel. 9 to 11, I will do so and so work in my office. 11 to 11:30, a break, and all those things. That's a planner. Right? So what are your plans? Plans are what you do, like in a daily thing or on a short period of time, to fulfill your actions such that your goals are met. I hope this is clear. Yet, now, what is the mission and vision? Fine. So I say that I want X amount of money in N number of time. Right? But what am I going to do with this? Okay, what is it that will happen if I meet this goal? That is what is the mission, the what. Okay, so let's say I want to open a studio, an art studio of my own, for which I need this amount of money in this amount of time. So that art studio, opening that art studio is my mission. I hope I'm clear. Yeah. Now, what is vision? Vision is, why do I want to open this art studio? All right. So vision is the answer of why. Fine. These words are totally different from each other, although they do overlap each other, and they do have they feel that they all are same, but they all are actually different. Let us come to a very simple explanation for this. If you want to teach some kid, or if you want to discuss about this with someone who is at a very beginner level of life, all right, who don't have so much of responsibilities, or who don't have so many they always say that what problems does kid have? We tend to see, when we tend to hear that, oh my god, my kid is like very stressed, or oh my god, the kid is depressed, or is very sad. We This is a mistake which adults make. We try to think that, oh, this kid doesn't even know what problems are. We try to think in our head, if not out aloud, that what does he know what problems are? What does he know what stress is? What does this kid know what depression is? Why God knows the kid has everything. God knows why the kid is sad. We try to listen to such voices in our head, and it is not about that kid, but it is about the personal struggle that the person has gone through, which makes the person think all these things. They also have problems. Maybe they are different from yours, but they do have. They also have visions and missions and goals and to-dos and plans. Maybe they are not as rigorous as yours, but they do have it. Let us say, if you want to explain this vocabulary to kids, how can you do that? Let's say the kid says that I want to score so much number of marks. All right, let's say I want to score 100 out of 100. Fine. So what is that? That is a goal of the kid. Fine. What will be the to-do of the kid? The to-do of the kid will be revising, preparing notes, understanding, practicing, repracticing, finding out the mistakes. All right. What will be the plan? The plan will be the timely thing that the kid will do daily in order to meet their actions, so that the kid gets that 100 marks. Now, the mission would be, why do you want to get 100 marks, or what will you do? What will happen when you get that 100 marks? All right. Okay. So the kid will say, all right, I will get to choose my so and so course which I want, which requires admission in so and so college, which requires 100 marks. So that is the mission. Right? Then the vision will be, why do you want to do what you want to do? So why do you want to be in that college? So maybe because you want to be this down the line. Maybe it can be as simple as, maybe that's your dream. You want to make your parents happy, or you want to be, that is your dream, you want to do this. Okay, so this is what is the difference in vision, mission, goal, to-do plans. Now this, I was talking about only one part of our life. Let us say, if I am talking about earning so much amount of money in so much amount of time, that is only one phase of my life, only earning. What about health? What about being a parent? What about home? What about being a friend? What about being a daughter? What about, let's say I have a small business of my own. So what about being a boss? Correct. There is not just one particular section of my life. There are many other sections as well. And all these things, or other tens of all these things, will be there in each of those sections. And we have to work on all of them throughout the day. We cannot mix our work with our motherhood. We cannot mix our relationship with our colleagues. Right? The activities, the vision, the mission, the goals, the to-dos, the plans are different at different part, in different sections. And we need to organize all of it correctly. And that is where the problem arises. Because to organize so many different things, we have only two main resources: time and energy. We have to give a lot of time to a lot of place. However, that is definite. The same thing, all these things demands a lot of energy. However, the energy in our head and our body is again definite. We need to organize all this in such a way that we get more by using less amount of these resources. Correct? And this is where journaling comes in picture. I hope I have given a very basic and a clear explanation of the different paths in which journaling is going to help on the first point. There is a lot more, but this is exactly what is the first point. How does it help? It helps you to, let's say, while we do all these things, if you just sit and uh, think that how much of it have you what you have done, or how much of energy you have spent, or how much of time you have given has meaning in it, you will see that there is very large amount of resources that you have put in which is meaningless. Journaling helps you to cancel the less and turns it into full. In order to do all these things in a meaningful way, journaling is going to help. This is the first part of the vocabulary, the basic understandings of why do we journal. All right, let us go a bit deeper into what exactly will be the help if you do stuffs meaningfully, or what exactly means by doing stuffs meaningfully. Okay, have you ever felt this, that you make lots of plans, you have everything, you feel that you have all the things sought, and you start your life with what plans you have made, or according to the steps that you have chosen that you are going to take, but somehow or the other we fail. I have faced this before I actually learned the correct ways of journaling. I used to, let's say, whenever we all were like, okay, come on, it's a new year, let us start with making new resolutions. So let's say it's new year, and we would make new resolutions, and we would make new plans, and everything will be in order, and we think that okay, our setup is clear, and my life is clear, and I have everything planned well. I write down stuffs in a proper book. I write down my plan that okay, from tomorrow I will be waking up at this time, then I'll do some exercise, then I'll cook a healthy meal for myself, then I'll read a book, and then I'll work, and all these things I have half hour time, that schedule, that proper daily plan is all set. Then new year, all right, I wake up, I stick to my plan, I push myself that no, come on, we have to do this, we will do this. And day one goes well. Day two, you feel a bit tired because of the overdoing stuffs and over pushing, because till 31st December I was nowhere. And suddenly on 1st, like I am doing everything. Obviously, I will get tired. Day two, okay, I stick to the plan well. But again, somewhere or the other, I tell myself that all right, no problem, you're tired, it's okay, you will try again tomorrow. However, you're still sticking to the plan, 80% kind of thing. Then on day 3, let's say in 3rd Jan, again 80% turns into 50. And you explain yourself that all right, at least 50% is still there. Let us try better tomorrow. The positive thinking, the affirmation things, and all those things hits somehow on 3rd Jan. And that's what you again tell yourself that all right, we will do it again. And 4th Jan, obviously, it's not going to work. You get down, you below, it becomes less than 20%. For me, I was the worst. On 5th Jan, my list is already lost. I don't know where my list was. I am unable to understand. I simply don't feel like sticking to my plan, because I feel that it was wrong. So what went wrong in 5 days? On 31st December, when I made this plan, it was like so perfect. The feeling that I got was that my life is short. What changed in 5 days? There must be something wrong which I must be doing. I made that plan in an incorrect way. That plan didn't help me to meet my productivity. It didn't help me, even if it met my productivity, it didn't help me to be mindful. And definitely it didn't meet my intentions. This are the 3 new vocabularies which we will be learning in the next video. Okay, what is productivity, what is being mindful, and what is having intentions. But definitely I would like to talk about this one small part here which went wrong in this case. What happened here? New year, your plan went wrong. But you don't lose hope, right? Now what I used to do is I used to forget about the plan and everything in January. I used to again think that okay, life is not sorted, there has to be something different. Again, feel bad about losing for once in the new year. Now my birthday is in March. So again a high energy time pops in. And I feel that okay, I'm going to restart it. So now I have a new plan. My new plan comes in picture. I again do the same thing. I again end up crossing off my new plan because stuff didn't work well, because my new plan was not matching my productivity, my mindfulness, and my intention. Again, I feel bad about it. Then June comes in picture, let's say after 2-3 months. So I again start with a, if not high, at least a new energy. Why new energy? June is the time when my daughter goes into the school and the academic schedule is fixed and it's disciplined and it restarts. So I feel that okay, I will at least have a disciplined plan here. However, I am doing something wrong and even this plan goes into dump. Automatic mode sets in. I have to do my chores, I have to go to meetings, I have to work. Multitasking comes in picture. Every day you are awake but not attentively. Every day I go to sleep but not soundly. Right? I'm overloaded with so much of information that I want to do so many new things, but I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know what steps should I take to do that. And even if I do that, my productivity is not increasing in any which ways. Again, the plan went into the dump. Then comes, let's say, October. Now, October is another good reason because we have Diwali and a New Year. Fine. Once again, your energy is high. Once again, I feel that okay, a brand new, fresh plan this time. Right? A fresh plan. Why a fresh plan? Because these 3 didn't work. So I'm going to call it a fresh plan. But somehow or the other, again, this goes back and we end up into December. And either we are too depressed to make a new plan or we repeat the same mistakes. This is normal. When I talk to, when I take these journaling sessions, when I talk to my clients, when I talk to, when I do these therapy sessions, and when people talk about their problems with me, many people, I would say majority of people has faced this. Even if there is a progress, there is like 10% progress, which is almost negligible in today's world. What is it that we do wrong here is what we are going to understand when we understand the next 3 terms, that is productivity, mindfulness, and intentions. Stay tuned. Do not forget to subscribe. Also, just for all those who are new, we do all these things in a private session as well, where we do, this is more of a generalized sessions. We do this one-on-one every month, and for that we have a subscription. So you can connect with me on my WhatsApp number if you need to subscribe and if you need to know more. Till then, stay tuned for our next video, which is vocabulary part 2. Thank you. Bye bye.